Hi everyone, my name is Dillion, and today I'm going to be going over how to 10x your business with TikTok and Instagram. So before we go into that, I'll give a brief intro about myself. I graduated from college in 2022, studied computer science and business. Had the opportunity to work at a bunch of FANG companies and startups, but I declined those opportunities and decided to go build my own businesses. So I've been full-time since then, bootstrapping several SaaS businesses. I exited one in 2023. I built a second one to over 20K a month in 2024. And this year I'm growing my third one to over 100K per month. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. I left some QR codes here so you guys can, I guess, say hi or stay up to date with like what I'm posting, or just like follow along with my journey. Cool. Also, you just another slide as well. Just last year, built a project called Magic UI to be the second most popular component library on GitHub and third most popular React library on GitHub. And yeah, just had explosive growth. A lot of good learnings there. I'll be happy to like talk more about that another time. But for today, I'll go into how to 10x your business using Instagram and TikTok. So over the past, I want to say 3 to 5 years, 3 to 4 years, there's been a lot of explosive consumer application growth, I would say. And you see all these people and wild numbers thrown out. Like very, very young people are building consumer apps that are making a lot of money every single month, 500K, a million, 3 million a month. And it begs the question, what are they doing and how are they doing it? And like how can I replicate that for myself as well? So today I want to dive into that. First of all, what do they all have in common? All these big successes are all consumer application ideas. So they're either a mobile app or a SaaS that are targeting everyday consumers. Their main distribution channel is over TikTok, Instagram, or other short form platforms, but the main ones are TikTok and Instagram. And the third thing is they capitalize early on a shift in technology or they're riding a trend. So for one example, I think when the ChatGPT voice API was released, or I think the GPT-4 API was released, they went ahead and built apps using that technology, and they were the first to market with that. And then they were riding the momentum of that because people were interested to learn more about these types of apps. So B2C is great because it's a low barrier to entry and doesn't need upfront capital like VC-backed companies. So it's perfect for people who are like just getting started, like very young, and don't have specific industry insights to make a B2B type of application. However, it's very competitive and probably will get more competitive over time, but that shouldn't be something that should stop you from going down this route. Okay, so how exactly do you make money using TikTok and Instagram? It's all funnels. So I want to give an example of how it works. If I make a video and the video gets 100K views for that post, and within that video, I say, check out my app or download my app, and this is an approximate calculation of what would happen with that video. So assume 25% click, I guess, the app URL or app link, 10% go forward, 25% of those install the app, and then once they install, they go through an onboarding flow, and let's assume 2% of them subscribe. So with one post of 100K views, you can get 120 MRR. That's it. It's that simple. That's like the basics of how do you get money from making TikTok, Instagram content. And the more posts you do, the more views you get, the more MRR you would get for your application, if it's a B2C SaaS or app. Now, if you have a goal, you can actually work backwards with this formula. So say I want to get to 10K MRR, all I really need is 8.3 million views. And if I get 8.3 million views over the next 2 months, I'm very likely, it's very probable I'm going to hit 10K MRR for my application. And yeah, you can also backtrack to whatever goal you have in mind. So this is what makes, I guess it's very nice about B2C. Like you sort of know exactly what you need to do to get your goals. You just have to get X number of views to get X number of MRR for your business. And it really is that simple. I've actually talked to a bunch of founders in the space, and they all have very similar conversion rates. It's like basically it always hovers around 1% from view to app download and 1% from app download to pay. So if you have that approximate, you should be good to go. So as a founder, what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is increase top of funnel, which is essentially the number of views that you get for your content. And second is increase conversion rate. So how do you increase the percentage of people who download the app, increase percentage of people who go paid? And those are all like tweaks and optimizations. But the biggest leverage and highest leverage thing you can actually do is just increase top of funnel. The more volume you get of people coming to your app or seeing your videos, the more people are going to come convert and you'll just make a lot more money. Okay, so how do you get views for your app when you have no money or don't have money to like put behind a content team or ads or anything like that? The main way to do this is to make viral videos. So every platform has an algorithm, and the algorithms promote specific content to go viral amongst all the viewers on the platform. So the best thing you can do to make yourself go viral for your niche is study existing videos and existing trends in your niche and reverse engineer why they go viral. Also hop on new trends. For example, there's this boat kid meme going on right now, and I've actually seen some apps that utilize this meme to drive traffic to their app too. So you have to be very, very quick with these things to capitalize. And once you find a winning viral post, make as many of those as you can in the shortest amount of time frame as you can to extract the most value. So I have an example over here of an account that I saw, and they're building a bunch of random videos, hopping on trends, etc., etc. And then the Yeti vlog trend came out a couple weeks ago, and they immediately hopped on that and got over 6 million views using just these two videos alone. And they also put ads behind these videos to make them go even more further and get more views. And this is the type of thing where you can just keep doing this again and again, make more Yeti videos, and drive more traffic to your app in a short time frame. And that's what's going to drive you to 10 million views, 100 million views, whatever you need to grow your business. And yeah, one thing I want to say about this is don't be afraid to just test anything. Like just post random videos, try a lot of different formats, jump around a bit. The beginning stages are all about testing until you find the winning format. Once you get the winning format, you scale that and you make as many of those as possible. That's essentially the main game people play here. Cool. So now I want to get into more of the hands-on demo of this workshop. So I'm going to show you guys how to make 300 plus videos within a minute. And to do that, I have an app that I'm building, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So if you can scan this QR code, it'll direct you to a website, and also share my screen as well and walk you through how you can use this website to make 300 or 1,000 or even 10,000 videos within a couple minutes, which you can directly post to Instagram, TikTok, and get views. So leave this up for about 10 more seconds. And if you don't have a QR code scanner type of thing, you can just go to refract.so. The URL is refract.so. And cool. I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen to here. So this is what the website looks like. You guys can go ahead and sign in. It's just going to be a free like Google login to go check it out. And I'm going to show you guys what to do. So once you're in the app, this is the main page that you land on. And there's a bunch of these community templates here, but I want to specifically go to the very bottom here. There's two templates I want to go into today. The first template is the one over here, the study app template. This template format applies to, I would say, any B2C type of application. So if you're making and trying to find viral ads or making ads for your app, I would highly recommend trying this format first. So once we go into this one, we'll go into this one second. But first, let's just go into this. I'm going to go click over here and click on edit. So let's click play over here and just see what this format's about. There you go. As you can see, all it is, it's very simple actually. The first 3 seconds of this video is just a girl who looks shocked, and then it's a hook saying, bro, 3 years of studying, I just found this. And this is what triggers people to go ahead and like keep watching further and see like what this is about. And then the second clip is just a demo. You just demo your application, and it could either be a demo of your app, demo of your SaaS product, whatever you have. And this format converts really well. I've seen a lot of accounts grow a lot with this format in particular. Now, this is all great, but suppose I found this format works for me. I want to make as many videos as possible with this format. So in Refract, I can actually go ahead over here and make multiple different variants. So here we already have the first hook, but I can put in a second hook, third hook, and just try different hooks. And all these hooks I can test out. And the reason why I'm testing these is I want to figure out which of these hooks goes viral. So I may not know at the beginning which one of them goes viral, which is why I make a bunch of them and hope that one of them go viral. Also over here, I can go ahead and tweak the people. So I can change who's showing up in the background footage for the first clip. And lastly, I can go ahead and tweak like the audio and stuff here. But in the end, with these combinations, we have 25 videos of girls in the front, and then 3 different songs. 20 times 5 times 3 is 300. So in this example, we actually have 300 videos ready to go, which we can render and push to Instagram, TikTok to drive traffic to our app. And you can see we have actually every single combination listed here. Yeah. So yeah, as an app user or app developer, sorry, what I would do is just render all these, download all of them, post them all to TikTok, Instagram over the next like week or so. and then you'll see that one of these will have more views, or a few of them will have more views. And then the ones which have more views, you'll study why they went viral. So maybe it's like the text, maybe it's the person in the background, maybe it's the music. And based off those variables, you just keep doing more and more of those videos and keep making more and more content. Yeah, that's Refract. And this is how you can scale and, I guess, 10x your business on Instagram and TikTok very, very easily. Let me go back to my slides here. Cool. That's all. Let me know if you have any questions. So I'll leave the stage open to Suk, and also you can, if you don't have a question right now for the stage or with the audience, you can just also just DM me on X, and I'll have my QR code here as well.